She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in? Sebastian, did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt. I know. I can't believe he's gone. How did things go? Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne, you understand. You can talk to Ominous. I don't know what to do, Sebastian. You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
Potato!
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels. How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio!
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio! Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio!
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall.
Incendio.
This place must have been built
Revelio.
to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Repulsor. Bombarda.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems.
Expelliarmus.
But how?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books all
Revelio.
about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glitches. Revelio.
Of course.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
No. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Look at this place. What was that?
Not Doran, not something.
You bring us danger! You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Oh, Dad!
Miserable weed. Back for more? Right.
That's the best you can do.
Ready your wands. The fight has only just.
Expulso!
The lamb returns for the sunlight.
I won't go down as easy. Accio.
Was that meant to be an
Incipient!
I don't like this.
I won't go down as easy.
Time to take Ringo.
Sensation.
You're not
You incipient! Kubriga! Gotcha! Incendia! Kubriga! Kubriga! Incendia! Kubriga! Potato! That's nothing! Incendia!
You're despicable.
Kubriga! Glacier! Kubriga! Defender! I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had. Turn before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here.
Us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this.
Revelio.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today.
Revelli!
Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Incendio! Bombarder!
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe.
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to...
But now we have the upper hand.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's...
Agreed.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that.
Where
As
is
do
he?
you.
Gallivant children, walk right into our tower.
Ashwinders, we were right.
You're jousting, aren't you? Coward!
You will guess what is coming.
You will pay for your deeds.
Not so tough there,
Knew you were still hanging. Ha! You're easy. Leviosa. You fight like a muggle. Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. This will not end in your favor. Akio. Come now, you can do that. Incendio.
Such a smart man.
A shame to see such potential go to waste. You fight like a muggle. Oh, do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this?
Imperial.
Come now, you can do that. Can't get the Dabra.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I was relieved when she told me.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's...
What? No. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... He made a choice. Based on instinct, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injury.
From what I know of him, it's...
That's very kind of you to say. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of... But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be up.
Everything is safer now because of us.
Thank you, but we make... You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my... I believe your friendship to be one of the most... Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hand. And I wanted to thank you when the poachers ambushed us.
You can always count on me for a fight when it comes to poachers.
That makes two of us. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found this?
I couldn't hold it in any. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the
I don't suppose you've heard?
I haven't, but I'm
It has all been a pleasure, Pop.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on and with centaurs as allies, I might... You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Revelio. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Asrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
We must be getting closer.
Renrock, we'll be...
Somebody there.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
You don't believe you could defeat me, do you?
No! You can't stop us. Let's get it over with. Exalted. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Descendo. Insect.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
I see it, and I don't
Now for our way. When he's going to give up.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend.
Revelli.
Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can...
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Aha! Tell us why. It's the student and the professor. Accio. Let's get this over. Exposo. Back to the bed. I'm afraid of heights. No!
Pity, not quite.
Not quite.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Such arrogance. More of Ranrock's damn loyalists. Not quiet enough. That's it. Put me down. Bombardo. You are exploding. Expelliarmus.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Enjoy suffering, do you? No, that's a bit not too good to be some for the rest of us.
We could be out
believe we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this... my power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Stupid one. That's the trick. I have you now, Ranrock.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Stupid. You can't stop me. Two sources of power. Bombarder. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Expelliarmus.
You have no
keep up the charade. Revelio. You can't run forever, Manrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Bombarda. Debolso. Levioso.
Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
Expelliarmus.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Glaciers. Flipendo. I will defeat you in Lodgok's memory.
You'll never wreak this power from me! Never! Abort it, Dalbrook!
Ariel. Crucial.
Bombarda.
Expelliarmus. This is from Professor Fig. Glaciers. Defender.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous. There's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivand.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can. Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
Sebastian brought all of this on himself. We tried and tried to stop him.
We did. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs. And I don't even want to know the truth behind the rumors that you visited Azkaban.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits... I'd say 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Hogwarts is safe at last! I never lost faith, not for one moment.